17 months after first laying foundations, Steve and Chrissy's fairy tale build lies unfinished amongst the bush and birdsong. Living in huts on site while the build stretches on and on is not exactly the happy ever after Chrissy was hoping for.
I mean, I'm used to it. Have to be philosophical, otherwise you just go mad. If you really get cross with it, it doesn't actually achieve anything. So we'll spray this cream, and then we will paint these little things by the light bulb pink.
To cheer herself up, Chrissy is turning her attention to the interiors, and she's not missing any opportunity to make her mark in vibrant colour.
So what about this pink? Is it too pink? It'll go all right just in the rosebuds, if we just do that in the flowers.
Yeah, in small doses, it'll be fine.
So overall, I think we'll have creams, pinks, greens, French blue.
Yes.
We've got the lights in the kitchen, it might be bluish.
I just think you have to be careful where you group the colours.
Remember, you won't be living here.
Yeah, but you will be.
You'll be visiting.
Pulling rank.
While Chrissy distracts herself with the interiors, Steve continues to focus on the exterior decorative elements. It's clear the appeal of building for him is in the creativity, the craft, and the solving of unique problems.
G'day, Steve. There you are.
Oh, Chris, thought I saw you coming around the corner.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. You've arrived in just in time.
Today's puzzle is how to attach the Juliet balcony.
The big challenge is trying to get all these curves, because it's effectively a 3D curve,
Yes, it
onto
is.
your flat surface of the wall.
Exactly. You're right.
So how'd you solve it?
This is where my cunning plan comes in. Over here, my pièce de résistance. So that goes there, roughly. This is the bit that the iron fits onto. So the tags on the iron sit into these little notches.
Yep.
At least I believe they will. That sits there right on top of this thing, thus. Then once they're on, this moulding goes on to cover it and to complete the detail of the whole thing. And that's my solution for going from flat to curved.
You know, it's very elegant, Steve. I love this. This is really beautiful.
I've never tried to do something like this before.
Steve's ingenuity is not something every builder has at their disposal.
I hope it fits. I haven't done any measurements so far.
Wow. Almost millimetre perfect.
It's pretty encouraging. Hang on to it, Chris. It all depends on you now.
Yep.
I'll have you know that these, I'll replace these with big brass screws later. This is the trial run. Make sure the whole thing goes.
Is that still working on your end?
Yep. Still happy at my end.
Yeah.
Keep going a bit.
You must be very happy.
Yeah, I think I am. It's kind of like a bit of a shock seeing it there, actually. We've been thinking about this for a long time. Putting this much effort in not knowing if it's going to work. Is that brave or stupid, or is it halfway between?
Oh, it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
As autumn begins to give way to the fourth winter on site, the house is still not closed in. And believe it or not, Steve and Henry are again working on decorative frills rather than finishing the structure of the house.
This is the birch board structure. It's mainly decorative, it's partly functional. We've got to make 3 others. And I won't tell you how long this took to make, but we need to get quicker at it. So we've had to go through a process of first designing it and then draw it on here, cut it out with a jigsaw all the way around, took quite a while. And then in addition to that, I turned up some lumps of totara to use like rondelles in the middle of these flower shapes to give it more depth and drama. It's all about drama, you see. We don't care how long it takes as long as it's got drama. It's always a balance, isn't it, between thinking, oh, okay, I could do this. How much work's it going to be? Will my wife tell me off because it's going to make the house take that much longer? Stuff like that. And you've got to balance that up before you embark on it.
Steve's obsessions have got the better of the building schedule. The original 1-year deadline has ballooned to 18 months while the house still waits for windows and jib.
That's quite a while to be working on a house and it not be closed in still, I have to admit. But what can I say? I'm old. We're down a man, because Ruben was going to work here and he's gone off to do what he's actually passionate about. And it is a difficult site really, and also a complex house.
Steve takes such pride in his work, but I'm starting to wonder if he'll ever finish what should be the crowning glory of his 40-year career.
So we proceed in hopefulness. Having the courage to do what you're passionate about and not give way to mediocrity on half measures. You know, like old Churchill said, we will never surrender. I feel that way, and so we just keep going. And hopefully having a good sense not to do it again.